The next thing we want to do is we want to make it so that whenever we access the printable report, well, whenever we click that and basically initialize the report, it's all well and good, but you can't see any results here. So we have to manually click on My Report Sheet and then view the report. So if we do that again for 500 or more, we'd still have to click over here. So let's assume two things. Let's assume, number one, that perhaps this sheet might be hidden. So sometimes you want, if you have a lot of reports, as we'll review later on, you may want to have them automatically hide as soon as you deselect that sheet. So, and the second assumption is that you don't want the user to have to manually find the sheet that they want to click on and click on it. You just want it to automatically pop up. And in the next video, we'll talk about having print preview or having it automatically print out as one of the options. So let's just assume that the sheet is hidden right now. So let's go to right click on that sheet and go to hide. So now when we're here, it's still okay. I mean, the report will still run, but you can't see it. So let's go back to our report, Alt F11, and let's just modify it a little bit. So we're in the My Printable report here. And at the very end of the report, after the loop has run its course, we're going to say, what do we have? That would be RPT sheet, right? So RPT sheet dot, first of all, in order to make it visible, so it would be RPT sheet dot visible. I'm going to hit equals, and it's going to automatically type out the word visible. Equals, we'll just say true. That will work for our purposes, but just notice that there are three options that pop up. There's Excel sheet hidden, there's Excel sheet very hidden, which means when you right click to unhide it won't even show up, and there's Excel sheet visible, which also works with just the word true, and Excel sheet hidden works with just the word false. Visible equals true or false, or you can use these commands. So RPT sheet dot visible equals true. And so let's see what that does. Let's just let's hit Control F8 to basically run the macro up to the selected cursor. And so how much should they make? I'm going to hit Enter, and it's going to stop right here. So RPSheet.visible equals, currently it equals 0, so that's a false in my mind. And if you look down here, I'm going to hit F8, and that sheet just became visible. So that's not all that we want to do, right? We also want RPT sheet dot select, and that will select our sheet and basically bring it to the forefront. So first we make it visible, then we select it, and you'll see right there that that has selected the sheet. So those two commands, that's pretty much all it takes. Let's right click and hide, and we'll go over here and we'll go ahead and do it from scratch. Let's load the printer report. Let's say people only who made 500 or more. Let's hit Enter, and it'll run all the commands. It'll make it visible as well as selecting it. Ready? And there's your report right there. So that's basically how to make sure that your report comes to the forefront as soon as it's run.